Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to be putting a cleaner shrimp into my Nano Reef Tank. I built the tank back about 10-15 years ago or so. It is a custom acrylic tank. I built the tank, the stand, and the sump. It does have an overflow. It does have the returns on the bottom of the tank. Yes, I know. Yes, water siphons if the pump goes off. I do have a valve that restricts that, and I do test the valve once every week or so when I do a water change. So I'm going to show you the tank first, and then I'm going to show you the cleaner shrimp, and then we're going to acclimate the shrimp and get them into the tank. So here's the tank itself. I have two black onyx pacula clowns, and I have one hellfridge firefish, which always hides until I turn off the the vortex. But I chose a vortex because obviously one is majority of it's outside of the tank, and also two, it takes electricity out of the tank. So anything I can take out that's electricity out of a tank, I'm going to do so. So that's a big key thing. I love when these first came out. So we have the tank, and if you look up top, we have our overflow box. And what is lighting the tank is a Giesman 150 watt metal halide bulb, which gives great par for my SPS and everything else. Everything is flourishing. You see how nicely pumped up my LPS is. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Yes, no, it's not liking that. Up there we go. All nice and happy. Go back out. And we have on the side of the tank is everything that we used to use it. Obviously the ballast is off of the wood. I have spacers to keep it away for heat, to allow air to go behind it. My ATO, obviously the vortex controller, and all of my switches for things like my return pump and everything. So flip the switch. This one is the light for underneath of there. Turn that on, so that comes on. And if we open the front up, we have the sump. I have my pipette right there. I have my Deltec protein skimmer, which does awesome. You can see it doing its thing. I have a Eheim return pump, and then I also have a fluidized reactor. And I also have a sock all the way back there. So I'm doing everything I can to keep the micro bubbles out of the tank and everything. So I have the Deltec skimmer goes back into that little area before, so water comes down through the overflow and into that little chamber and comes up and over into the sock, and also the Deltec return goes into there as well to try to keep the micro bubbles down, which there is literally no micro bubbles in the tank. And there's two reasons for this. One is obviously we don't want them to come up in the tank, but two is if I had micro bubbles that come in here, they would fill my pump full of air, which would then not allow that valve to work. It would hold the valve up, so I can't have micro bubbles in here. So that's doing an awesome job. And we have the temperature right here, which is 77.1 degrees. This fluctuates about a half a degree or so between morning and evening. What I did with inside is I have the Flexol. I painted the inside so it is all watertight and sealed, and you can't see it with there, but I do have all the bottom electrical switches covered with electrical tape. And this I never even have to clean. No salt or anything gets up there. Yes, I do monitor it, so if I ever had an issue, it's been going on for like 2 years this way, so there's no issue with that. It is on a GFCI switch. So, and on top of that is I have it on a GFCI electrical cord. So if I have any issues with it, if any water gets to it, it's going to shut off immediately. I'm trying to be very, very careful with electricity and water. But yeah, they're just having fun. I have the halide on for 7 hours a day, and I have the blues on for 12 hours a day, and the tank loves it. Yes, this is an old school system. I built this a long time ago. I never fixed it, and I set it up this way. I had been out of the hobby for about 6 or 7 years, and here you can see the old school way of egg crate, and these rocks are zip tied to the egg crate. this sand bed, that egg crate is about an inch off of it. There's space with PVC, so there's room underneath. If I have the serious snails in here, or if anything else that likes to go underneath of this rock will not shift. I don't have any of those issues, and these rocks are attached to that egg crate. Little clownfishes though, they're so cute. Alright, so I have cleaned up my mess. I got rid of my air hose that I had trickling into the bucket. So what I'm going to do is, let's turn the power head off. I'm going to leave the return pump going just because it needs some movement, but I don't have a net. Didn't think about that. Last night got destroyed, so I'm actually going to pick him up. And put him into the tank. And there he is. Just chilling right there on the return. Cool. And now we'll put the air pump, turn that back on. So now he can feel what's going on. And I really think he will add a lot of movement to the tank. These little guys are really awesome. They'll go and they'll scavenge around the tank, and they'll just, have a good old time. And then one other thing I did buy today was some new scrapers for the tank. What I've been using is a gift card that was already used up to clean the tank, which has been doing a good job, but found these at the store, so kind of give them a try. They're refills, so these are supposed to go into a handle, which I'm not going to use the handle because it's such a small tank, but we'll see how these do, and maybe I will get the handle and try to clean up, the areas I can get with the hand. We'll see what happens, but really looks great. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please subscribe to the channel and smash the like button. I'm going to be doing videos, just updates of stuff that goes on. And I'll do another tour around the tank, go through all the corals at a different point, and just update everything. And I just want to catalog, honestly, the adventure of this tank. It's been 2 years. I've done some of the cataloging as far as like the old school way of doing the forums, but I kind of thought that everybody would probably enjoy doing more of a YouTube log, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Thanks guys, and have a great rest of your night. Peace out.